So if you're adding Flipgrid to your canvas, I'm actually going to start in Flipgrid because there's going to be some codes and numbers and secrets that we need. So I'm going to go to Educator Login. And like so many things that we have, I'm going to log in with Google, the easiest thing there. And now I am logged into Flipgrid. In the upper right-hand corner, I'm going to click on my avatar. It could be your initials. And then I am going to click on Integrations. And the very first integration that comes up is Flipgrid and Canvas because that's something that people use together a lot. And I'm going to actually be adding this to the Virtual Academy staff page. But you would put in, like, if it's your reading class, you would put in reading, or you can put in, like, Miss James reading, whatever you want to call it, so that when you're looking at it, you know where that Flipgrid is going to be going to. So I'm going to be putting in our Virtual Academy staff. So now I have my consumer key and I have my secret code, and those are things that I'm going to need for Canvas. So now I'm going to go back to Canvas, and so I have Canvas already pulled up, and I'm going to go to the Virtual Academy faculty page because that's where the page where I'm going to be putting my Flipgrids. And I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and click on settings. It's always at the bottom of everyone's list. You have settings, and then I'm going to go to apps, and I'm just going to start typing in Flipgrid because it comes up easiest that way. And I want to add that app. And now it's asking me for a consumer key and a shared secret, which I have open and available right here. So I'm going to copy the consumer key and paste it. And I'm going to copy the shared secret and paste it. And then I'm going to add the app. You only have to do that one time, but you do have to do that to add, like, to each class. So if you want to put a Flipgrid in your for our elementary teachers, if you want to put it in your reading class and you're going to also use it in science, you're going to have to add it to both of those. Or for our middle school teachers, if you teach two different levels, so if you're putting it in your 8th grade math class and you're putting it in your math 1 class, so you have to put it into both. So now I'm going to go ahead and make an assignment with my Flipgrid. So I'm going to click on assignments, and I'm going to do a new assignment. I'm going to call this Flipgrid practice. You can call it whatever you like. You might want to call it day, book character dress up day, or something like that. You can put in instructions in the big box. The big thing is that we want to go down here to submission type and change it to external tool. And then I'm going to find the external tool that I'm looking for, which is Flipgrid. They're in alphabetical order to make it a little bit easier. And I'm going to select it. And then I am going to save and publish. Oh, have to give it a due date. It's like the end of this week. Save and publish. And I clicked create course group. So that made it go into my Flipgrid. So there'll be a new group in my Flipgrid. Let me go back. I'm in Flipgrid now. And when I click on see, it made that group just there. The Virtual Academy faculty page. It made that for me. That's what I was clicking OK to. And now that Flipgrid practice is an assignment that students can do. And when my students see it, they're just going to see a big button in the middle that has them put it in. But what I can also do is if I'm like, I wanted it to say some other things other than that, I can go to actions and I can edit my topic. And you can see that I have all of this, that I can change the title, I can change my directions, I can put in videos. So I often like to add a Jiffy or a Diffie, who knows. And so you can add one to make it a little bit more entertaining. Permissions, it's automatically set that it's in with my class, so then my class can see it. Default is a minute and 30 seconds, 90 seconds. For this one, since we're asking them to tell us about their book character and so much, we might want to give them a little extra time. You can give them 3 minutes, and you can actually scroll a little too fast there. Give them up to 10 minutes, which is very long. But you can give them 3 minutes, and then you can update the topic. And now, again, they'll have that plus to be able to just record their message and submit it to you in Canvas. Hope this helps.